Good morning. My name is Victor Carter Bay, CEO of the Casualty Actuarial Society, and I would like to welcome you to the 2020 Virtual CAS Annual Meeting. Our annual meeting is our signature event of the year, and I'm so proud to say that this year's event, though presented virtually, will encompass all of the great things you have come to expect from attending a CAS annual meeting. The meeting will, of course, have our world-class educational programming, providing property and casualty professionals with the knowledge and insights you need to excel on the job and in your careers. This year, we are again tackling insightful and relevant topics such as the effects of the pandemic, social justice, climate change, and other important issues. This is also a time to celebrate accomplishments from the past year, including recognizing award winners for their volunteerism, university education programs, and service to the profession. And it's a time to welcome our new members and to celebrate our new fellows who have achieved amazing career milestones by earning CAS credentials. The annual meeting also brings you one-of-a-kind opportunities to network with your peers, renewing old acquaintances, and creating new connections to enrich your professional network. Finally, the meeting will provide you with unique insights into the current state of the CAS, as well as our plans for the future, with opportunities to hear firsthand from CAS leaders. So, although this year's event might look different in the new virtual format, rest assured that our virtual annual meeting brings you everything you love and have come to expect from this signature event and from the CAS. So, we hope you have an excellent meeting experience, full of education and meaningful interactions, and you take the time to immerse yourself in the true spirit of the CAS community. So, to kick things off, I am pleased to introduce the President of the CAS, Mr. Steve Armstrong.
Hey, thank you, Victor. And to all of you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to the CAS 2020 annual meeting. It was just 1 year ago today when, at the conclusion of the 2019 annual meeting, I stepped into the role as CAS president. No one could have imagined how this year would unfold, and it was certainly far different from what I had envisioned. I knew there would be challenges because, quite frankly, every CAS president over the year has faced challenges, but I think it's also safe to say that this year has been truly different in so many ways. Despite the challenges, though, we've remained a strong and growing organization throughout 2020, and that is in thanks to the hard work of our staff and volunteers, and a testament to the strong community that is the CAS membership. So I think it's fitting that we begin this year's annual meeting with a celebration. A celebration of our new fellows and associates and of our award winners who represent excellence from within the actuarial profession. After this past year, don't we all deserve a celebration? But of course, the CAS annual meeting is first and foremost a chance to continue our quest for lifelong learning that is the hallmark of actuaries. And I want to be sure to give a nod to our annual meeting planning committee, which has again done another outstanding job of developing a magnificent program. The lineup of sessions includes a featured speaker, 4 general sessions, 30 concurrent sessions, a CEO roundtable on Monday, plus 5 other roundtable discussions on Wednesday, which then gives you a chance to earn more than 15 CE credits. And as Victor said, this meeting will offer so much more as well. So, to kick things off, let's hear from some attendees about what they're most looking forward to at our virtual annual meeting. And watch closely for a surprise special guest, the first of several special guests who are going to be joining us for our annual meeting.
With a focus on the future of the actuarial profession, I'm excited about the annual meeting because we'll get to hear from CAS Student Central, IABA, and Gamma Iota Sigma about the future talent pipeline for the actuarial profession.
I'm pretty excited about this year's CAS annual meeting. I mean, there's some great topics on COVID, climate change, gray swans and black elephants, ERM in a pandemic world, opioids, and my favorite, weapons of mass destruction. What a great name. And if that's not enough, why don't you come talk with me about construction defects? I mean, it's going to be a great meeting. What could go wrong?
For me, the highlight of the annual meeting every year is the celebration of new members. I love the opportunity to meet all of our new members, learn about their path and their journey to their designation, and really just to learn about their passions. I draw so much energy from those conversations and always leave very inspired in the next generation of our profession.
Hi guys, Chuck Norris here, and I want to welcome the newest members of the CAS. Congratulations on passing the difficult exam process. I wish you all the best on your celebration. Good luck on this new journey. Your friend, Chuck Norris.
Wait, what? Did that just happen? Was that really Chuck Norris wishing us a congratulations to all of our new designees? Man alive. You know what they say? They say outer space exists because it's afraid to be on the same planet with Chuck Norris. Well, that will be the first of many special congratulatory messages, so be sure to stay tuned as we recognize our 3 new CERAs, 77 new fellows, and 268 new associates. And we'll begin with the members who have been awarded the Chartered Enterprise Risk Analyst Credential, or CERA. The CAS became an award signatory for this global credential way back in 2011. And since then, over 150 CAS members have earned the privilege to add CERA after their names. The purpose of the designation is to promote actuaries in the field of enterprise risk management. And the credential identifies actuaries who meet stringent educational requirements in ERM and are governed by a strong code of professional conduct. And with no further ado, here is our new class of CERAs. Congratulations. Class of new associates is a dedicated group of professionals who have reached a very important milestone. They are now official members of the Casualty Actuarial Society. And while we're recognizing our new members, I think it's important to also acknowledge the family and others who have supported these new associates on their path to CAS membership. So, congratulations, newest associates, and to your support network. And welcome to the Casualty Actuarial Society.
From Full House and Fuller House here in my house in Southern California. and I wanted to welcome the newest members of the CAS. President Steve Armstrong contacted me personally just to brag on you guys. He said that you are newly credentialed actuaries that have recently passed a very scary and very difficult exam process, and you're finally getting to celebrate after all of these crazy COVID delays. So I just wanted to say congratulations, you guys. I am super impressed. Being an English major, math was never my strong suit, so hat tip to you guys. If any of you have any free time, I could use a little help with some Common Core math for a 7th grader and an 11th grader, because we're all struggling in this house. You guys, enjoy your celebration. I'm so proud of you. President Armstrong is so proud of you. And what a glorious day to celebrate. Enjoy, relax, celebrate. And I'm wishing you all the best in the future. Mwah.
Steve Darcy, president of the CAS in 2005. I spent most of my career at the University of Illinois, which is where Steve Armstrong, current president, was a student. Who would have imagined when you began your exam process that you'd be recognized for this achievement virtually? What a surprise! But our profession is charged with anticipating the unexpected and protecting our policyholders and our companies from these changes. New associates, you've reached a significant milestone. Keep plugging away. The end is in sight. New fellows, well done. The structured part of your education is now complete, but our profession requires continual learning as we are constantly facing new challenges. Pandemics, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, big data being just a few. Please consider using some of your newly found free time to give a presentation or write a paper on these topics to help us adapt to this new environment. To all, stay safe. Thank you.
to the newest members of the Casualty Actuarial Society. That's right, the CAS. You have done it. You have passed a difficult exam process, and you are finally, part of the CAS, and that is freaking huge. Steve Armstrong, the president, welcomes you. Now, finally, I guess you guys have had some delays because of the whole COVID-19 fiasco. I'm sorry about that, but welcome, you guys. Welcome to the club. I'm here. Jump in. The water is warm. Congratulations on your momentous and stupendous accomplishments, and good luck in your futures as, well, Casualty Actuarial Society members. Nice.
I'm Mary Frances Miller, a former president of the CAS. Congratulations to the 2020 class of new members. You've made it. You stand on the shoulders of over 100 years of great minds and great professionals. As you go out and use your new credential, remember always that you represent the entire profession every time you put those initials after your name. The public places an extraordinary amount of trust in the actuarial profession. So use your credentials wisely and ensure that the next generation of CAS members will have your shoulders to stand on. Best of luck.
Hello to all the new members of CAS. It's Brett Favre, and I and CAS President Steve Armstrong would like to welcome you as the newest members. So you have finally passed your difficult exam process and are finally celebrating virtually after all this COVID-19 delays. Crazy year, but you've done it. So be proud of yourself, and best of luck, and stay safe. And again, wonderful job. Take care and God bless.
Next on the program is the ceremony for new fellows. There are 77 new fellows to recognize at this year's annual meeting. For many CAS members, this will be the highlight of this year's meeting, if not quite possibly one of the favorite CAS memories they will make over their lifetime, because we all very well know, earning fellowship in the CAS is quite the accomplishment. And the FCAS credential is quite honestly unmatched for its rigor, integrity, and relevance. And for well over 100 years now, the CAS has been setting the standard of expertise, credibility, and professional integrity for the P&C actuarial profession. And as the only actuarial organization in the world exclusively focused on P&C risks, the CAS and our members are recognized globally as leading practitioners providing casualty actuarial analysis. Our members are sought out and valued by insurers and other enterprises worldwide for their expertise, insight, and solutions for today's risk-oriented challenges. Our new fellows have earned the premier actuarial credential in our industry, and I would have loved to have been with you in Washington, D.C. to personally congratulate each and every one of you in person on this amazing accomplishment. And you know what? We'll make that happen one day. All of our new designees are invited to come to a future CAS meeting to be recognized in person, and you can guarantee I'll be there. As before, I want to acknowledge the family members and others who supported you on your path to fellowship. I know our new fellows are grateful for your support. But before we roll our recognition video for our newest fellows, let's hear from a past CAS president who also sent their congratulations. And keep watching for some more congratulatorial messages from other special guests.
Congratulations. You should pat yourself on the back. You've achieved quite an accomplishment, all the new associates and fellows today. And I would thank the people that have helped you, your partners, friends, and family. It's been quite a ride, and you should be very proud of yourselves. The most important thing, I think, is really to find something you're passionate about and follow that passion, because that's gonna keep you engaged. It's gonna keep you happy. It's gonna keep you being able to work at a high level for a very long period of time. But for now, really, the time is to celebrate. Give yourself a pat on the back. Enjoy yourself, and don't forget to thank your partners, friends, and family, and mentors that have helped you through the exams. It's been a long ride, and certainly well deserved. So congratulations.
Even though we're stuck at home, that doesn't mean you don't get to celebrate. Buy yourself a cake. Eat the whole cake. Doesn't have to be a literal cake. When I got my fellowship, I moved out of my parents' house finally, just throwing that out there as a suggestion if it applies to your situation. I look forward to meeting you at a future conference when we're allowed to be in the same room together. Until then, stay safe and track your continuing education hours. Bye!
Congratulations to the new associates and fellows of CAS. Achieving this amazing milestone is a testament to your skill and your perseverance and dedication, and allows for incredible opportunities ahead. I'm going to call you my fellow Sharks. So I wish you continued success in a career as actuaries. All the best to my fellow Sharks, and keep knocking them down.
Congratulations to our new associates and new fellows. What a milestone. You've run the race. For many of you, it's been a marathon. For the new associates, you're at the half marathon point. Get to the end. For the fellows, you've crossed the finish line. But after the celebration, remember that this is just one milestone, albeit a significant one in your life as an actuary. As you continue your journey, please remember the 4 E's: ethics, education, energy, and empathy. As a profession, we're only as strong as our weakest link. Please get to know the code of professional conduct and live by it in all that you do. Education. Yes, it's not over. You have embarked on a lifelong journey of learning. Expose yourself to new ideas. Innovate in your actuarial practice, and be ready to explore new fields. Energy. Isn't that what it's all about? Bring a passion to your work in all that you do. And lastly, empathy. We are so fortunate to be in the profession that we are. Take the time to give back, to pay it forward within your communities and for your profession. And as I leave you, for now, remember one additional E. Enjoy!
the new members of the CAS. Your president, Steve Armstrong, has asked me to congratulate you on this momentous achievement, especially after such difficult times and such a difficult exam process, and we're finally getting now to celebrate, although virtually. Well, I do want to explain to you why it is appropriate that I am here, because I am addicted to excellence. In fact, recently I was off in that colorful country of Papua New Guinea, where I was celebrating excellence, yes, with those natives of Bantu Besh, who are the world's best at the blowgun. Oh, yes, they were trying to teach me how to negotiate a small poison dart through a long bamboo tube. Unfortunately, I put that tube up to my mouth and I developed an instinctive impulse to inhale, and I ended up shish kebabbing my uvula. As the poison was released throughout my body, I fell to the ground, curled myself into a little fetal ball, and screamed, "Oh, Mommy, make it stop." Fortunately, the shaman of the tribe was wise enough to concoct an antitoxin made of the gunji walnut, and I was back to myself in 20 minutes. So where are we? Oh yes, excellence! And I am surrounded by excellence, and I congratulate you all on this most wonderful of occasions, but most of all, for being able to make an entire career out of all of that math that most of us had to discard. As we sit here on my Commodore 2000 and my Abacus 2.0. Farewell, congratulations, and in the words of J. Peterman, fair forward.
Congratulations again to all of our new CERAs, associates, and fellows. Job well done. As we shift to the next part of our program, I want to welcome representatives from other actuarial organizations and past CAS presidents attending this annual meeting, and also thank all of our volunteer leaders on the CAS Board of Directors and the Executive Council. Please roll the next slideshow. Really enjoyed the ceremony earlier, celebrating our newest members. Now, let's recognize some future members. The 2020 CAS Trust Scholarship recipients, a group of university students who I expect will celebrate as new members just a few years from now. The goals of our university scholarship program are to build students' interests in the property and casualty actuarial profession and to encourage the pursuit of a CAS designation. And we've been quite successful in doing that. In fact, the current chair of our scholarship working group is a former scholarship winner himself. The scholarships are funded through the CAS Trust, which was established back in 1979 as a nonprofit organization for contributions of funds to be used for research and educational purposes. We are awarding $30,000 in scholarships this year and are pleased now to recognize the winners of the scholarships. Before moving on to our next set of awards, I want to share a video from another organization doing amazingly good work with scholarships and many other programs, that being the Actuarial Foundation.
Math education is at the heart of the Actuarial Foundation's mission. As schools have shifted to remote instruction due to COVID-19, the Foundation has been there to support teachers and families with its free math resources. Tools and programs that are developed and vetted for scholastic standards by the best math experts in the field. You and your fellow actuaries. The need for these resources is urgent. Experts estimate that low-quality remote learning could cost some students up to 11 months' worth of math progress over the next school year. The Actuarial Foundation has helped bridge the gap for struggling students and teachers with its free online programs like Expect the Unexpected with Math, a collaboration with Scholastic that uses interesting storylines to show students the fun and relevance of math. Visits to the program webpage have increased by 40% this year, with over 48,000 downloads so far. Restrictions on in-person learning have brought new challenges to the volunteer-driven Math Motivators tutoring program. But after a successful pilot initiative, Math Motivators now offers virtual tutoring options, so we can give students from anywhere the personalized attention they need to succeed.
Math Motivators has become kind of a one-stop shop for me. And when I'm looking to provide any kind of math support for any of our middle school and high school students within our organization.
These and other vital programs can't be sustained without your support. That's where Educate, Connect, Change comes in. It's a 5-year campaign celebrating the Foundation's 25 years of service, engaging more actuaries and expanding the reach of our world-class programs.
We have a 25-year history that illustrates the impact of our programs and demonstrates the value that we bring to students and teachers.
But we realize we can do more. We can provide more scholarships. We can ensure that more people have the financial literacy they need to make better decisions in life. But we need help to do that.
The idea of improving the math skills at the student level, at the adult level, making our education system more robust when it comes to mathematics is critically important.
There's no greater investment than investing in your or another person's education, and we believe that. And we believe math and financial literacy education is at the top of the list.
You look into the eyes of a child and you see their smile and you see that moment of awakening, and they're happy and they're proud. Whether it's solving a problem or being accepted into the college of their choice. Those are our moments. Those are our moments where we're making that difference.
Even in this most difficult year, the response to the campaign has been inspiring. We've already raised 2/3 of our goal, mostly thanks to the contributions of individual actuaries like you. But our work isn't done. And with the renewed demands for trusted math resources this fall, the Foundation needs your support more than ever to continue providing opportunities and enrichment for the next generation of math students. Let's bridge the gap together.
Next, I'd like to recognize the CAS University Award winners. These are schools that are doing exemplary and innovative work in preparing students for a career in the property and casualty insurance industry. And the 2020 winners will each receive a $5,000 grant to further enhance their programs. Here are the 4 schools being honored this year, along with a few words from a representative from each institution.
We are really honored and humbled to receive the prestigious CAS University Award. We have been working hard to enhance the PNC component in our program through curriculum, research, and engagement with the industry to build a program at McMaster University that responds to the evolving needs of the PNC industry and also to facilitate the transition into the workforce. So we want to thank the University Engagement Committee, CAS University Award, for their time and support to our department. We also want to thank our industrial partners and the particular for providing unique opportunities to our students to learn more about the PNC profession.
We are thrilled to receive this award, especially during this challenging time. It's great to see the CAS supporting more schools with a strong actuarial science program. So thank you to the CAS for recognizing the program here at the Middle Tennessee State University. We'd also like to give special thanks to the CAS, Casualty Actuaries of Southeast, for actuarial program grants and scholarships, as well as to our program advisory members in the CAS community. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Krupa Viswanathan, and I'm the Academic Director of Temple University's Actuarial Science Program. Thank you so much to the Casualty Actuarial Society for selecting us as one of the recipients of the 2020 University Award. Our program is housed in the Risk, Insurance, and Healthcare Management Department in the Fox School of Business. Property and casualty topics are integrated into our coursework and in the professional development opportunities we organize. Our students learn and apply analytic tools through formal material, case studies, and modeling projects. The CAS and our company supporters have been instrumental in providing educational opportunities and guest speakers where our students can extend their knowledge of the property and casualty field. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you at the CAS meeting.
The University of Illinois Actuarial Science Program is very honored to receive for the second time the CAS University Award. At the University of Illinois, we believe in the power of innovation to serve and impact society. For example, the actuarial program hosts the Illinois Risk Lab, which fosters the integration of discovery-based learning experience for students with real business problems brought us by many corporate partners, including the property and casualty insurance industry. We appreciate the support the CAS has given us throughout the years and look forward to the continued innovation and impact that will come with our partnership.
Thank you to all of our University Award winners for the work that you are doing to help prepare all of our future actuaries. And you can learn more about these programs during a concurrent session on Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Each year at the annual meeting, we also honor noteworthy research that has been published throughout the year. So next, I have the honor of announcing the 2020 Charles A. Hackmeister Prize, which was a prize established back in 1993. The prize is awarded annually to an Aston Bulletin or an Aston Colloquium paper with emphasis placed on the paper's impact for North American actuaries and its practicality. So this year, the Hackmeister Prize is awarded to Ronald Richman for his paper entitled AI in Actuarial Science, which was presented at the 2019 Aston Colloquium. Mr. Richman's paper investigates how actuarial science may adapt and evolve in the coming years to incorporate new techniques and methodologies that fall under the headings of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. You, again, can learn more by attending Mr. Richman's presentation of his paper during a concurrent session on Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, Before we conclude the session with the last round of awards, which will be awards going out to our stellar volunteers, I need you to take a moment and please join me in thanking the CAS Society partners, which are firms that demonstrate a commitment to the CAS and our mission by making an annual pledge to support CAS activities. We also appreciate the support of our annual meeting sponsors and exhibitors, who we will now recognize at this time. Next on the program, I have the distinct pleasure of announcing CAS Awards for volunteerism. But I think it's important, quite honestly, to recognize all of our volunteers who have been such a critical part of the CAS. 2020, again, has been another extraordinary year for CAS volunteers, with about 1/3 of all of our members volunteering. I am personally so grateful for every single person who volunteers for the Casualty Actuarial Society, as is everybody in the CAS office, the board, the executive council. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But on to the awards now. First, we're going to recognize the winners of what's called the New Members Award. This award is given to a CAS member who has made significant volunteer contributions within 5 years of their most recent credential. And this year, we have 3 such members to recognize. So, the 2020 winners of the New Members Award are, first, Scott Keem, Fellow in 2016, for his work on the Syllabus and Examination Committee. Next, we have Elisa Walsh, Fellow in 2015, for her work on the University Engagement Committee and the CAS Central Summer Program. And third, Kiki Wang, Associate in 2018, for her work on the RPM Seminar Planning Committee. Congratulations to all 3 of you. Next, I get the honor of going to the Above and Beyond Achievement Award, which recognizes those volunteers who contribute far more than is expected for a typical CAS volunteer. And in 2020, guess what? We have 6 such members to recognize. So with no further ado, the 2020 winners of the Above and Beyond Achievement Award are Anthony Bustillo for his work on the Micro-Learning Task Force and the In Focus Seminar Planning Committee, Erin Olson for her work on the University Engagement Committee and for leading the CAS Student Central Summer Program, Pam Sealand Real for her work on the RPM Seminar Planning Committee, Brent Rossman for his work on the Leadership Development Committee, Jason Russ for his work with the Syllabus and Examination Committee, and last but not least, Jim Weiss for his work on the RPM Seminar Planning Committee. Congratulations to all 6 of you. Next, I am pleased to announce the winners of our Lifetime Achievement Award for Volunteer Service, called the Matthew Rodermond Memorial Service Award. This year we have 3 winners, and after I announce each winner, we'll hear from each one of them on what this award actually means to them. Our first winner of the 2020 Rodermond Award is John Buchanan. John has a 30-plus year volunteer record with the CAS and the actuarial profession. Congratulations, John.
Thank the CAS and the co-nominators, Elliot, Joe, and Beth, for this incredible award. Very much excited about it. The CAS asked me to answer a few questions. The first question is, why did I volunteer? And my first boss, one of his maxims was that the society is very small and really feeds off of people volunteering and research items. So make sure to give back to the society as you pass the exams. Also, the CAS has a rich tradition of reaching out to non-actuarial groups, and that's pretty much the tack that I've taken in my career, is to work with other groups. How has my research volunteering helped my career? One of the first areas, or one of the areas that I'm quite proud of, is working between the CAS and IFOA, setting up a joint committee to be able to do research. And so we put together some impressive materials, I think, and we won awards on both sides of the Atlantic. It was very rewarding to do that. Also, a little further afield, as an offshoot of the CAS climate change student outreach, I was a chairperson, I put together a group of people, climatologists, et cetera, from organizations like NOAA, NASA, and Teachers Organization Globe, and we put together some nice materials for people to be able to, students, middle school students, for climate change analysis. And then lastly, what are some suggestions, other suggestions for students? One question that I often ask in interview is, how does one of your interests influence you being an actuary or a mathematician? How does it make you better? Get responses such as being a chef, photography, music. For me, it was dance, and where I work with students to try to incentivize them to go STEM careers and have fun, do some things that are memorable. Thanks.
Anne Conway is the second winner of the 2020 Rodermond Award. Anne receives this award for well over 30 years of volunteerism within the CAS and the actuarial profession. Congratulations, Anne.
Thank you for the recognition. I'm humbled by it. When I first got the email from Shelby, I had missed her call. I was actually stunned into silence, thinking of all the people who'd gotten this award before me, and did my contributions measure up to theirs, or maybe not? I started volunteering, maybe for selfish reasons. I joined an exam committee right after I got through my exams. At that time, I worked for what I thought was a large employer of actuaries. Little did I know what we might become. And what I really was looking to find out is the secret sauce behind what those actuaries did when they graded the exams to make them so difficult. I came away with a very different impression of a group of people who worked really hard to make sure that as many people passed as could. I know that those of you who are taking exams right now don't believe a word of that, but once you're through and you join a committee, you'll see how that works. Subsequently, my volunteering was pretty eclectic. I did a number of different committees, some for a long time, some for a short period. At times, my professional life limited what I could do. At other times, I had plenty of room to be a volunteer. And all through that time, I've continued to be impressed with the quality of people who I've volunteered with. The CAS is a strong professional organization, and for every one of you, in this virtual room, we have a debt to those who came before us. Those volunteers created this organization, and we have an obligation to those who come after us. So if you're not volunteering right now, give it a shot. If you don't like where you ended up first, try another committee. As I say to my kids, well, maybe not to my kids, you only regret what you don't do. On this plaque, the words of Winston Churchill sum this up nicely. You make a living by what you get, you make a life by what you give. L'chaim. Thank you again for the recognition, and I look forward to celebrating with you live in 2021. Thank you.
And our third winner is Ronald T. Kozlowski. Ron receives his award for over 25 years of volunteering with the CAS and the actuarial profession. Congratulations, Ron.
Hi. I'd like to thank the CAS for recognizing my volunteer activities through the Matthew Rodermond Award. You know, volunteering for the CAS was a great way to network and meet new colleagues, to learn new things, as well as to develop soft skills that were often useful in other parts of my career. Now, whether or not I was waving the CAS flag in Asia, whether I was brainstorming topics for an upcoming seminar, or giving advice to candidates in the course of professionalism, I've really enjoyed volunteering. Now, even though the CAS has a high rate of participation by its members for volunteering, with even more dedicated volunteers, we could get more done. I'm reminded of a quote from the movie Schindler's List, where Art Schindler says, "I could have saved 2 more lives after all he did." Well, that's how I think about volunteering. I can always do more. Thanks again for recognizing my volunteer activities for the CAS, and I'm honored to be in such good company with prior recipients. Thanks and have a great conference.
So, as we conclude this celebration of new fellows and associates and awards presentation, I really just have one more. Sorry, give me 1 second. Hello, what's up, Victor? What's that you say? You're telling me what? Okay, wait, hold on for a second. You're telling me that if the CAS Presidential Medallion is not around the neck of Jessica Leong by the conclusion of this particular ceremony, that the CAS will no longer exist? That there's something deep in the bylaws and constitution of the CAS that says the CAS can no longer even exist if that presidential medallion is not around her neck? Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Victor. I was not aware. Let me make sure I get on top of that as soon as I can. Thank you. Hold on. Bye. All right. Well, please pardon me. There's got to be something I got to take care of before I can conclude this meeting. Apparently, I need to bring this to Jessica Leong as fast as possible so we can get you in and out of here and for the livelihood of all CAS members and the CAS itself. So, pardon me. I do have to run. I will be back. Okay, where does Jessica live? Oh, good. Only about a mile away. That shouldn't take too long. Mask, Clorox, now I'm ready.
My contract is outside, makes up a blue column.
Okay. Congratulations, Jessica. I am so happy for you to be our new president of the Casualty Actuarial Society. And with that, this brings us to the conclusion of the session. We're going to take a pause now and a break, and then reconvene at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time for a town hall with our CAS leaders, where you will get to hear about our new strategic plan. And just as a reminder, you'll log off from this session and then log back in with the separate meeting link for the town hall. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am forever in debt. Cheers.